Okay, good day. It's Edward Manassi once more, and we are looking at the summary of chapter 1 already. Now, I want to see from this chapter, we saw the mandate God gave to man to go into the world, have dominion, to be fruitful, to multiply, to replenish the earth. It all defines about you being productive, okay, you being creative, you being eventful, okay, you creating things, you bring your imagination to life. So that is how God created man. And actually, as we also saw, that was done in the image and the likeness of God. God came into the world. The Bible recorded that the word was without form and void, and he spoke the word and brought things to pass. And so you have been created, you have your own word to recreate. So you have to look at the world around you, the things around you. What are those things you do not like, you do not want? You have the image of God in you, so you have the ability also to turn those things around, okay, and make them something that you will like, that at the end of it you should look at and say, and God saw that it was good. Okay, so look at your life. What are the pain points of your life? What are the problems you're going through? You've been given a life to live, and that life you've been given to live is to help address those pain points. Work on it, okay? Work on your life, crying about your situation, being sorrowful, being moody about your situation, complaining, blaming other people about your situation, about the economy, will not change any of those things for you. So no matter how difficult, no matter how complex, no matter how compounded your problems may be, focus on the little things you could do that can make things better for you, that can solve those problems for you. You have infinite power within you. And I also want to assure you from what we reviewed that before you were created, everything you need to be successful, God has already created it. Right now, you may not be seeing the resources, you may not be seeing the help, you may not be seeing where the money and all of those things will come from. But I'll show you that if you get started, as you keep pushing, okay, it's not going to be an easy process, but as you keep pushing, you're going to skate through, you're going to make it. And as somebody drew my attention to something about we're not allowing negative habits to affect us. Yeah, it's true. It is okay for you to cry. It is okay for you to feel bad. It is okay for you to feel miserable, to feel depressed sometimes. But it is not okay for you to give up. You don't ever have to give up, no matter what it is. And then you don't also have to take up negative attitude. That maybe your girlfriend left you, or you lost your job, and because of that you want to become a drunkard, or you want to become a drug addict, or you're taking drugs to suit yourself or whatever. It shouldn't be that way. Take your time, go through those problems. And one thing for sure is that whatever problem you go through today, that problem will certainly prepare you for something greater. And so somebody said, if you do not allow something that comes your way that hits you to break you, that thing eventually will make who you're going to become tomorrow. When you talk about experience, maybe in the workplace and all that, those experiences come as a result of solutions you have solved previously. And so the challenges you see around you are just part of the ways life uses to confer experience on us and to open us up to greater opportunities. And so if you cannot handle the problem you're facing right now, the challenges around you, if you cannot handle them, you're not going to have access to greater opportunities, because with new opportunities comes new challenges, comes new responsibilities. So what you have with you right now, if you cannot address them, those new opportunities, you won't see them. Those great opportunities, you will not see them. Okay? And then one thing about making it or pulling through in life also, people want to think everybody needs that fat check. Okay? Everybody needs the fat check, but they may not know how to go about it. But the question is, how about those little checks you have around you? The little imprint, the little money around you. If you cannot grow the little things you have around you, even if you're given that massive opportunity, you won't still be able to grow it. You're going to ruin it, you're going to spend it, you're going to blow it all away. And so yes, we all want that fat check, okay? But start with those little check. Learn to grow the little check. If you can grow the little check long enough, they could become fat checks for you. They could open doors for bigger checks for you. And so that is it. The total man is selling despite the odds. Look at your life today. How is it going? Are you just an average complaining, or you're working on something? And I want to say about life and you achieving something, the energy you use or the energy you need to complain is not the energy you need to make a change. And we all just have a pool of energy. Somebody who is good at complaining, that person is not going to be a that person will not be good in making difference, in making changes. The man who complains will always find somebody to blame, will always find something to talk about that is not okay. And actually, you're not going to have things on the platter of good. Everything is not going to be okay. But you must learn to use what you have at the moment and work with it. Try to change, try to model it, try to transform it for it to give you what you want eventually. So that's total man. And this is just the chapter 1 of the book. We have about 6 chapters. So there is a whole series that we'll be looking into. So if you stick with me long enough, I want to assure you that you're going to learn things, skills, psychology, and all of those that will inspire you and keep you going. Be committed to yourself. Think of it this way, that let it be that nobody is going to help you. Let it be that things are not going to turn around for good. Let it be that there will not be any miracle. Just see yourself alone. Be determined to make something out of that life that appears to be hopeless, out of that life that appears to be worthless. As I earlier told us before in one of those videos, that what you cannot achieve in a month, if you give it 3 months plan, you may be able to achieve it. Give it 2 months, you may be able to achieve it. Give it 1 year, and all of those. So split it. Look at where you are. Look at where you want to go. Put in the needed effort and be patient. Okay, eventually, it's going to pull through. Okay, God has given us that potential, and He wants to see everything we're enjoying in life today is as a result of challenges, is as a result of problems. People solve certain problems, and that is where we are today. People solve the problem of communication by inventing phones. If everybody were crying, why can't I just talk to somebody who is somewhere else? There wouldn't have been any change. And then what appears to be impossible today, it requires one man who will turn that tide around and make it possible. Imagine the invention of mirror. So simple, it looks like a very common thing now, but as at that time, it was like one of the wonders of the world, just mirror alone. And so look at your life. What are those impossibilities there? They are not meant to break you. They are not meant to ruin. They are not meant to destroy you. Grow thick skin and address them. The impossibilities around your life, make up your mind, walk towards them. If you need to pray, you pray about it. Walk towards them and turn them around, okay? And make those impossibilities be possible. And I want to assure you there are so many persons like you out there who may be going through what you're going through, who may have even given up. If you do not give up, you will be the template for them tomorrow. And by the time you come up, I tell them, don't worry, see that place where you're going, these struggles you're having, I've been through those ones before, and I skate through, and I can show you exactly how to skate through. The dead end they felt it was, you proving it's not a dead end. And so you become a source of inspiration, a source of motivation to other people, a source of blessing to other people. And so start, if you want to be a blessing to this generation, start by turning your pains, work on your pains, turn your pains into joy, work on your pains, okay, and make them an asset for yourself. If you can make your pains an asset for yourself, you'll be much more relevant to this generation. So the total man, excelling despite the odds. No matter whatever odds before you, don't just cry and stop there. Work on it to make a difference. Okay. So if all you're going to have access to from this book is this chapter 1 alone, one thing I need you to know is that whatever problem you're having right there before you, it has a solution. It has a solution. It also has a time frame. Okay? It has a time frame. If you want it to happen within 1 week and it's not happening within 1 week, don't give up. Stay at it. Keep working on it until you get your expected outcome. God has the creative power to speak the word and things come into being. But it took him 6 days to keep creating, to keep saying things. And those little successes, he looked at them and he was happy with what he was doing until eventually he created man. And then I gave man dominion over everything he has created. Gave him abilities. Say God made man in his image and his likeness. Okay? It took God 6 days. We don't know how long that 6 days may be. The Bible recorded 6 days, maybe 6 years, maybe 6,000 years. Nobody knows the exact figure. Okay? And so you look at your life too. Whatever the problem is there, do not stop until you find a solution to it. Do not stop. Keep trying. Even in human race also, you see, after God created man, at some point, so like the wickedness of man was evil, and every thought, every imagination of the heart of man on a daily basis was evil continually, that God regretted why he created man. but yet exercising that his power of not giving up on his creation, he made a way out. And that was how Christ was introduced to die for us on the cross of Calvary, that we should be saved and we should be reconciled back to God. So it is a process. Those problems you see around you, you are created to solve those problems. You are created to excel despite those problems. You are created to defy those problems and get to where you want to get to in life. So stop crying, stop feeling pity, stop thinking that you're disadvantaged. You're not disadvantaged, you actually have an advantage. It all depends on how you see it. Okay, you have an advantage. So capitalize on it, walk through it. And someday we will see and you will affirm all of this we're sharing and we'll be sharing. Thank you very much. So as you watch our video, kindly log on to YouTube and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you. Bye.